Backpacking TV is brought to you by Therm-a-Rest. Legendary comfort for your adventures since 1972. Rest better, play better with Therm-a-Rest.
Backpacking etiquette is really about some simple guidelines to help ensure that everyone can have the most enjoyable wilderness experience possible and to keep the wilderness pristine for generations to come. This is why the 7 Leave No Trace backcountry principles were developed. And so let's take a quick look at what those are. The first principle is to plan ahead and prepare so that you can accomplish all of your trip goals safely and enjoyably while minimizing your impact on the land. For example, it's important that you know the regulations and special concerns for the area you'll be visiting, and that you're prepared for extreme weather and emergencies. Secondly, you need to travel and camp on durable surfaces to minimize your impact on the land. That means staying on the trail as much as possible and avoiding disturbing new land by taking shortcuts. When it comes to picking your campsite, make sure you pick a spot that's already been impacted, and make sure that you do your best to leave it as is and not cause any additional damage. The third principle is to dispose of waste properly, and we're talking about both your trash and human waste. This means packing out everything that you pack in and dealing with your poop properly, which involves digging and then covering a cat hole 6 to 8 inches deep, and make sure you're at least 200 feet from water, campsites, and trails. Number 4 is to leave what you find, so that others can feel that same sense of discovery that you felt. It also applies in other ways, like leaving campsites the same way that you found them. The 5th Leave No Trace principle is to minimize the impact of campfires. Campfires are one of the many joys of backpacking, but they can also have a huge impact on an environment. Some of the things that you can do to minimize your impact when it comes to campfires is to use pre-existing fire rings. And when it comes to fuel, use sticks that are dead down and detached, and make sure that they're smaller than the diameter of your wrist. The 6th principle is to respect wildlife, which applies in a variety of ways, from keeping your distance when observing wildlife to storing your food and trash properly. The 7th and final component of Leave No Trace principles, which is one of the most important components of backcountry ethics, is to be respectful of others. This covers everything from controlling your pets to keeping your noise down. The bottom line is that backpacking etiquette and Leave No Trace principles are all about minimizing your impact on the environment and on other people out there trying to enjoy their wilderness experience too. So that's it for backpacking etiquette. Make sure you stay tuned and subscribe to our channel.